40s. So he's kind of like a patriarchal.
Well, they are taking civil liberties with the source material for this movie. They've already said that.
If the leader of one is Iron Man, fucking Iron Man, and the leader of the other one is Captain America, and Iron Man has Spider-Man, and purportedly other real heroes, that's looking like a real one-sided fight when Captain America is going to be calling in those, like, periphery superheroes. Like, oh, here's, Super Steve. Always finds a parking spot. Here's Rad Rich. He did my taxes 30 minutes last year. Got way more back than I would have thought. My return was exceptional. Just stupid little thing. Oh, this is
It's been sitting here and it
has thickened. You know what? This is like Quickcrete that you use to fill in potholes. See, I shook this up. How long have we been doing the show? 2 hours?
Look at that
2 hours ago.
Got a strawberry in there. This is bullshit.
This bottom part, see, they intentionally make it so this part doesn't get absorbed, and so it's like a snack for later, a nice healthy snack. And see, and the thing is, at any point, one quick shake, still there, just in case I want that snack later. Like
that way you don't lose it.
Yeah, that way I don't lose it. I don't want 98% food. I want 100% of my food, and I like to do it that way. So the good thing about it, the texture's like, it's like, have you ever held a newborn and they do that spit up on your shoulder? It's a little bit like that. Let me take a nice. Or you know what? It's like drinking raw dough.
Oh, dough's delicious. This is not dough.
This is not, and the thing about it is, like, I don't know if you guys can see those. That's not like a textured speckling on the side of the bottle. That's a bunch of stuff.
There are seeds in it.
On the plus side, I do have a third of the phosphorus I need for the day, and a third of the chromium. I didn't know I need any chromium, so the more you know.
That's what they put in stainless steel.
Yeah, let's see what else they have here. So this has 670 calories in it that you just have to muscle down. My flavor.
But you'll be able to muscle it down with all the protein.
That's true. Yeah, you got a lot of protein in here. Kyle's is chocolate flavored, ostensibly, and mine is
Technically
raw,
speaking, it's
which means they just gave up. It's full of protein, chromium, birdseed, all sorts of shit. And the important thing to note is that no matter how hard I try, it's not fucking going away. It's there for
that GIF is gonna look like the most furious masturbation of all time.
A handy trick that I like to do with this is I dump out all of the powder in the beginning, just right in the garbage, and then fill the thing with water, and you lose even more weight. Like 10 times as much weight if you just dump all this straight into the garbage. Don't pour it in your toilet and try and flush it down because it turned into a weird sewage. I have to get a plumber out there. It's a whole thing.
You guys are going too far. Listen, viewers, you want to see what this shit is like in real life. Click on the link on the side. Get some. It is a meal replacement, and people are losing weight.
It's very healthy.
It really does fill you up, though. Like, when you drink this, eating is the last thing.
You won't be able to eat anything for at least 4 to 6 hours after you enjoy one of these.
Just the sight of food will make you visibly ill.
Put it on.
It's shooting pretty much all the way to that target. It's pretty far.
The target's not in frame.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I need to fix that.
If you line yourself up with that tree, Kyle, just put it in front of that tree to the
left.
That's
Yeah.
All right. Give me a second.
What is the target?
I have a target set up. You just can't see it. I'm going to fix that.
Oh, all right.
It's going to move the target.
Yeah, I know that he's an expert with this stuff, but it just seems like a bad idea in every way. Oh, well, I mean, I just assume
he's willing to do the things.
But It seems dangerous.
He's poured over the data. He knows.
Poured over the
This
data.
guy is-
AKA
Does he look
YouTube
like an
clips.
expert to you?
He's wearing a totally flammable costume.
He's
right
dressed
now.
like a Ghostbuster dragging mannequins around.
Wanted to burn something and get your guys' feelings.
He's
on
got
my
a
Halloween costume this
propane
year.
tank taped onto his rig because it's bigger than what they recommend. Expert.
You know what? Yeah, you're convinced.
Look at that cinder block just fall off.
So not an
More
expert.
like
I don't know what his target is. I see a
a
cinder
lunatic.
block and like a piece of metal piping.
So there's a trash can and a cinder block. I'm sure that's to hold up the
And then
zombie.
there's
And a mannequin. There we go.
Yeah.
the mannequin on top. Mannequin appears to have more protection than Kyle.
A little
That's
bit.
good.
Now just imagine how much brass balls you'd have to run to like Japanese fire with one of those on your back.
Get him.
Is that getting him?
Spray him first.
Is he aflame?
Yeah, Kyle,
No.
do the thing where you shoot gas in the
Spray him.
air.
Yeah.
Oh, watch this. Yeah.
Isn't that what they explicitly tell you not to do when you're like lighting those axe cans on fire?
Yeah, we got the grass on
Don't start
fire.
spraying before you light it because it can go back into the can. Except this
No,
is like
that's not how that works. That's bullshit.
Oh, are you sure?
It's bullshit.
There's something on the news every year about
Yeah,
some
I'm sure
idiot who
that's-
did it.
That's all bullshit.
Yeah, well, he would know.
Gotta put the glasses. Oh, he's gonna wear it. Okay.
A nice overcast day, perfect for glasses
There's
and a
that taped
Ghostbuster
on
suit.
propane tank right there, looking real expert like right there.
Yeah, it's
Totally,
just
totally
yeah. For
safe.
those of you who can't see it, the back part
It's
is held.
actually not,
Something just
not
fell
that
off
heavy.
back.
Something
to the
totally
back right.
fell off.
Yeah, something fell off, and the tank is held together with. what
Oh,
looks
come
like
on,
the
he's
back
out of
part the
frame.
gold
I
on
hope
top.
nothing bad happens. I
Yes.
don't know what fell off.
Burn him. You know, it was a joke earlier, but the dummy is more fire retardant than
It is.
Kyle would be right now.
Kyle is really
Jesus,
fun
Look
to
at
watch
that.
on the
Yes.
internet, but he is that neighbor that no one wants.
Look at this. He's
Hey,
just spraying the gas onto the semi-on fire dummy.
Like, hey Taylor, see you got you a new car.
Yeah,
Oh.
Flamethrower.
Can you imagine realtors having to like do the neighbor's house trying to sell it? Just ignore those flames. The neighbor's a bit eccentric. Wearing a Ghostbuster uniform with a flamethrower? Yes, you just have to get used to
I
that.
wish I had cool ass neighbors like this, so I could just sit on my porch and watch somebody flamethrower something in their yard.
I prefer
Yeah, but
an
this is-
uncle. I don't want a neighbor like him. Just a guy I could come visit. A friend
It's kind of-
actually works.
That's like thinking like, that'd be so cool to hang out with the It's Always Sunny crew in real life.
Right.
No, it would. Like, it would be awful. They're mean people, but it's
That would be so
fun.
scary to see in real life.
Yeah. We should tell him that something. No, let's not tell him.
It
that
didn't
something
work.
else.
It's like,
Hey, there's a snake on the balcony. I'm gonna go capture it.
What?
Bring it in.
that's awesome.
We've gone from mouse to the predator. Of
I
the
know,
mouse.
right?
We got a mongoose at Taylor's house
Yeah.
waiting
Hey,
for
fuck
him.
you guys. There's a spider monkey outside. I'll be right back.
Squirrel.
Would you ever
Yeah,
want
yeah.
like another eccentric animal, like not like a snake, but like a lizard or a spider?
Oh, he's back with a gun.
What in God's name?
Look at his face.
Did you
what
drop it
happened?
in your house?
All right, there's a gun and he's a little freaked out. We heard hoo 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 in the background. What's the update?
So, it was on my balcony. That over.
Kyle's telling a story. Do you want to sit in for the story?
No.
He caught a snake. Or
He's
something.
nodding his
No.
head. You're gonna want to hear this story.
He battled with a snake.
I'm not impressed. You saved the laundry.
Fuck laundry. This
I
man was
battled with
toe-to-toe
God.
a reptile.
Why do we have this?
Anyway, Kyle,
We got
I'm
it for
sitting
Colin.
on the edge of my
Okay,
seat.
we got it for Colin.
It looked good on him.
It looked good on him. Okay.
That's all.
So there was a snake on the balcony, and so I went out there and I grabbed it, and it like turned around and tried to bite me, and I dropped it, and it fell off the balcony into the backyard. So I ran downstairs, and the only light I wasn't going to shoot it, but the only light I've got is attached to my Chris Vector. So
I had that same problem. Carry on.
Yeah.
right, so I grabbed my gun and went outside looking for it. And I looked, and the door I went out is right underneath the like balcony that he had fallen from. So I look all on the ground for this thing. I do a full like perimeter search, like hey, could he have crawled way over here, over there, and I just couldn't find him. And so I went back inside, and when I went to close the door wouldn't shut. He was in the crack of the door, coming in the house.
Oh, you get him?
Yes! Oh, that's so awesome! I thought you came back empty-handed.
I took him prisoner.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Is there a
I don't
hole in
know.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Well done,
PKA
Kyle.
mascot right there, people. PKA mascot.
Can I?
Now get a spider and fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a little hole here to make sure he can breathe. Though I don't know how much air a snake really uses, right? I tried to crocodile hunter him a couple times, and he really keeps rearing back and trying to bite.
At
And
which
I
point?
didn't want to get bitten.
At what point did you say woo?
He tried to bite me.
Was that the first try to bite?
Did you see that?
It lunged at you.
Kyle was moving his finger along the outside of the clear plastic box, and it just snapped right out at him.
Oh,
That
please.
thing is not pleased.
Is he he's sticking his tongue out?
Yeah, look at him. He's hissing. He's hissing.
Trying to
He ain't happy.
yeah.
He's going in for the
He's
kill
rattling
shot.
his tail too, like a rattlesnake.
Dude, PKA is in a golden age right now. Right now. We haven't had a bad show in like 2 months, but look at this shit.
Oh, get his attention. He sees you.
Oh,
Oh. He's going in.
He is so poised to strike. He's gonna do it. Do it.
Piece of shit reptile.
Oh, typical snake, right?
This is more interesting than anything I've
flick
seen
the
a
box.
snake do.
Flick the box with your fingernail.
2 fingers? Maybe he likes 2 fingers.
Or
Yeah.
maybe he likes 3. Maybe
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, fuck yeah!
He's not a.
Whoa!
Oh, yes.
This is the coolest. I've never seen a snake
Look
do
at him,
a
he's dragging
thing.
it.
Wow.
This is amazing. Oh, it's so strong.
Dude, I'm gonna get Colin. Hold on.
Is it banging up against the side pretty hard? I can't hear it very well.
Yeah.
It totally is. He followed my finger back to this
All
side.
the way to the back of the side. He is not happy. He's got a lock on
I had to
you.
go inside to
Look at
pick up
this.
Jackie on our first date,
How are you
and
gonna open
her
that
father was
box?
like that too. He owned a weightlifting club, and he had these big biceps. He was just a big, strong guy, and like the first time I met him and shook his hand, he asked me if I was going to marry Jackie, but I came up with a one-liner on the spot. I'm like, I'll do it if she comes with that Jeep, and that was my opening line to meet her dad.
It'd be funny if you messed it up and you're like, I'll do it if she comes in that Jeep. I mean, what? Goodbye. A whole different world could have unfolded at that moment.
Yeah.
One
So close.
For a big fat girl.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you
That-
do
that-
a Google image search on 190-pound woman, they're not good. Like,
They're not good.
They're not.
yeah, I don't know. There was that fat fan that showed up to my hotel room that time that serviced me, if you will, and she was a big fucking girl. I was shocked. It was. I'll tell you this, Anthony, because you don't know it, but like, she starts messaging me as I'm going to Florida, and this girl starts messaging me, and she sends me some pictures of herself, and they're. It wasn't the old MySpace angle where they're like looking
Right.
up at the camera. It wasn't that. It was one of the angles was she's lying on her back on the beach, and the camera is sort of on her stomach facing back, so you can see her boobs in her face. And all the angles she
Right.
sent made her look petite and with really big boobs. And so in my head, I'm picturing a woman who at the most weighs 135 pounds, right? Like, not to say that 140 would be some fatty or anything, but I'm just saying this, from what I've seen, 135 pounds, 5'6". That's who's coming to my room right now. So I'm on the 3rd floor, and I'm looking out the window as she's like pulling into the drive and everything. I'm like, "Are you here?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm walking up now." And I'm like, I'm like, "Oh my God, there's a repair truck. There's a bald guy. There's a huge fucking fat whale of a chick. I don't see you. What are you wearing?" She's like, "Red shoes, and I've got blonde hair, and I'm wearing this," and I'm just big fat chick with the red shoes and blonde hair. No, it's not. I don't fucking. It's the huge fat chick, and there's no stopping her because I've already given her the
Oh
room.
no.
You know, and for a split second, I was like, abandon the room. Just abandon the room. There wasn't enough time. By the time I
Should have
got,
called the
Light it on
police.
fire and leave.
by the
A
time
big fat woman has stolen my date's clothes.
the time I came up with the plan of abandoning the room, got somewhat dressed, and then started hustling toward the door, like dressing, like there was a knock at the door, and she was there, and she was so big. She was so.
And you had to fuck her too, I bet.
I did not fuck her. I refused to.
really,
fuck her.
even out of courtesy, you didn't.
Not
Wow,
even.
that's almost rude. She drove there.
Yeah.
lived there. She was from that town.
Oh,
Did you give her
okay.
gas
So what'd
money?
you do? Just like take her out for some
Gas-
appetizers at Fridays?
Yeah, be like, you know what? I can't fuck you, but here's
tell you what I-
$1.99 for a gallon to get
I'll
home.
tell you exactly what it is.
That would
Take her to Old Country
be the
Buffet.
polite thing.
She was telling me, and then she wanted to like hang out and do some other stuff, and I was like, no, I'm gonna take a nap, and then I gotta go do another thing, and then we'll go to dinner. And then she left, and then she's messaging me like, when are we going to dinner? When are we going to dinner? I'm like, well, we're not going to dinner. And she's like, well, why not? I was like, you know why.
You know what? You've had your fill.
I said, you know why we're not going to dinner. You misrepresented yourself, and I was too polite to say anything. And
Wow.
she lost her shit. She didn't think I was being very polite, but I was just straight up
No,
with
you-
her. If you misrepresent yourself, I didn't send you a picture of some 12-inch black dick, did I? No. I sent you 8 inches of my dick, and that's what you like. I didn't misrepresent myself, but you did. You hid 200 pounds of you. So that's
Hit it. You know what you should have done is you should have made a romantic date, like taken her to a petting zoo, let her out, say you're gonna park the car, and then leave. Just leave her at a zoo.
Oh, no, that's cruel. See, that's just cruel. I just wanted her.
Wait, would you
I-
leave her White Castle?
Oh, I didn't go to White Castle. Your kingdom, madame.
She'd fit right in.